Hello everybody, welcome to the Crateble Weekly News Roundup with me, Lorenzo, aka Ham Chops on Crateble.com, where I just give you the news that I found throughout the week that I thought would be interesting to share with everyone else. So getting right into it though, we have Crateble.com added the Magic the Gathering API to the website. So if you are a collector or player, go ahead, log in or create an account and go start logging your Magic the Gathering collection. It's going to be a cool new way to get those insights from market value to release dates and everything else that you want to think of. Also, don't forget to go join the Magic the Gathering crate so that way you can talk to other users on the platform that are into the same thing as you. Aside from that, we have Lorcana news. Really big things coming. They announced the all the cards in the Reign of Jafar expansion set, along with a future set called Fabled. So far we have pictures of all the enchanted cards that are going to be in Reign of Jafar. Which honestly, so far this is probably a good set of enchanted cards we're getting. My personal favorite. The two out of it though that I really want are going to be the Bambi and Perdita card. I'm just a huge fan of Disney dogs and Disney animals, as you can tell from my shirt, Mickey Mouse. So there's a lot of excitement there. And then aside from the collection portion of it, we have a new Tramp card for the people that love playing the game competitively. It's gonna shake up the meta a little bit. If you want more information on that, go over to the Inkborn Heroes YouTube channel. They dive way deeper into the new cards coming in that for competitive play that they know more than me. They're a lot more experienced than me, but it's always a great time to watch them and they just learn and give you a lot of information if you're a new player. Foremost, with Pokemon TCG Pocket app, there is a promo code going around for 24 free pack hourglasses and 500 trade tokens. I'll show that code right here on the screen, and I'll also link in the bio on how to redeem. They also made an announcement this week that the Pokemon Fossil exhibit will be debuting in May 2026 in Chicago at the Field Museum. I've never been there. I've never been to Chicago, so it's going to be a fun time when it does stop and if I'm able to go. I do look forward to that. Last year I was definitely jealous seeing the images of the exhibit in Japan. I think the coolest part of this is that they're actually showing real fossils next to some of these statues of fossilized Pokemon. So if you want to stay up to date with the most recent news on that, go to the Field Museum's website and sign up for their Pokemon newsletter. That link will also be down below. And one other thing too about that is they don't really have an estimated end date for the exhibit, so hopefully it sticks around long enough for a lot of the fans here in America and North America actually as a whole to go visit. Closing out the Pokemon news, we do have Destined Rivals pre-release tournaments that began this past week because Destined Rivals is about to make its debut for the whole entire game itself. So this is your chance to, one, go learn how to play Pokemon, two, get your hands on Destined Rivals booster packs a little early. These pre-release tournaments are usually held at local game stores, so if you want to go join and play, feel free to go check out their local website or Discord, and they should tell you if they have any spots left. They are limited, and they do go pretty fast, especially with Pokemon being so popular right now. For entertainment, we did have some pretty cool news about Gears of War. This movie is actually being made by Netflix, and they're also going to be making an animated series geared towards adults, so that's pretty nice to hear. I can't really see it going well with children, let's be honest. It's very, very gory. But they are rumors that the director for Bullet Train, co-director of John Wick, and other cool action movies, David Leitch, is in negotiations to be the director for the Gears of War movie. Based off all those movies I just listed, I thought they were pretty enjoyable to watch, so hopefully he does the Gears of War franchise some justice. And Disneyland has kicked off their 70th anniversary this week. There's going to be lots of limited time merchandise and also bringing back some shows that were previously in the parks, but for some reason or another, get switched out or rotated out with other things. Paint the Night is coming back for the 70th anniversary. That's a pretty fun one to watch. I haven't seen it personally. I've only seen clips of it on YouTube. So I'm really hoping I have a chance to make it down to California and see that in person for myself finally. Another cool thing that they do have is they released a mystery pin that comes in this giant key, which we'll go there. But this giant key, and essentially you're going around to these kiosks throughout the park and collecting the sounds of Disneyland. After you collect all the sounds, it opens a secret compartment that releases a randomly chosen 70th anniversary pin. If you want to see more of that in action, I did link below another person's YouTube channel, Daps Magic, who goes over this in person at a Disney press event, and it's really cool if you're a collector of pins. So I try and get my hands on it. In gaming news, we had a Redditor serve 19 years in jail in Oblivion Remastered after stealing 2,900 items and 7 horses, plus murdering 7 other people too, because he really wanted their horse. So, bright side is when he does come out, the Oblivion's no longer going to be a problem for him. Sony also came out and said that they have officially shipped 77.8 billion units for PS5. That's a massive number. It's a lot of PS5s. Honestly, what's even more interesting than that is how many times can we wrap that around the earth, or, you know, make a line of PS5s from here to the sun and back. Also, the developers for Captain America 1943 came out and said that the game's release date will be pushed back a bit. They need more time to polish the game up and get some features finished. Sorry if you hear my studio audience in the background sniffing under the door to try and get in. But they do need some more time to finish the game up and make sure it meets the standards. I'm really glad that studios, as of late, are taking that time to push back their stuff just a little bit if they need to. I'd rather them do that and release a very good game than try and force it. Also, the Andor Season 2 finale aired this week to great reviews. I haven't had a chance to watch it yet, but if it's anything like Season 1, then I'm pretty excited, and I'm sure I won't be disappointed. Star Wars has been on fire lately with the Revenge of the Sith anniversary, Andor. All this craze has led to the Battlefront 2 servers seeing a small resurgence in players returning just because they want to feel like they're taking on the Empire too. Hopefully with this, EA and Disney start putting out more Star Wars content for us to enjoy. Alright, and HellDivers has also been in the news lately. We received a broadcast from Super Earth recently saying that the Illuminate are now pushing closer and closer to Super Earth and ready for an invasion. Though in their words, they're saying it was an unprovoked aggression. Yeah, we'll see. But either way, I'm still going to show up to help defend Super Earth. I was a little late to the Battle of Malevolent Creek, but it's not going to go down this way. I'm showing up on time, and I'm going to be there to support my fellow divers. Another announcement from Arrowhead Studios. They did say thanks to everyone's support for playing HellDivers and buying your passes, that they can now fully fund and create their own game next time. So they have full creative control in which direction the game wants to go, which is very good because they're a very creative studio. They're very involved with their community, and it's going to be very exciting to see what they make next, and wishing nothing but the best for them. That's it for this week, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and also go follow Crateble on all their other social media. This way you can keep up with the latest giveaways. We did wrap up a really cool one for an Optimus Prime figure, but don't feel too bummed. We will have more coming in the future. Just keep watching and you'll find out that way. Also, don't forget to make an account to log your collection. Doesn't have to be Pokemon, doesn't have to be figures, doesn't even have to be any other of the mainstream stuff. It could even be those glow-in-the-dark atomic glassware, you know, or even like postage stamps. There's some really cool ones out there. But I'm getting off topic now, so catch you next week.